Hey dolls, it's Theodore here. It's almost Thanksgiving time, so I wanted to show you a really fun idea for your Thanksgiving table. I try to do a different one every year, and it always changes because there's different amounts of people and different locations, because now we're in New York, and I wanted to put a little something fun together. So here's my gorgeous table for Thanksgiving. What I love about this table is I'm reusing things that wouldn't normally be what they're for. The first thing that I did to start this table is I found this really beautiful orange tablecloth actually at Marshall's, and it's just really simple. I loved the color. It wasn't too bright, but it wasn't too dull. So I just pressed that and put it on the table first. And I've had this runner forever. I've used it for so many different things. What's funny is it was actually a little bit too long, so I just took the end, folded it under, and tucked it under, and there you go. So if you have a runner that's too long for your table, you can absolutely do that. I promise I won't judge you. And your friends will probably never notice either. So after the runner was done, I decided to put my beverage container that's this gorgeous copper. My friend Jillian got it for us for our wedding, and I've used it with ice and bottles and things like that, but for this, I used it as sort of a planter slash vase. Now the best thing about this centerpiece is it is live, so you could set this like literally weeks before the holiday. You can have your flowers already done. So these are just some plants that I found at Whole Foods, popped them in, added a little filler with some water, done and done. What's great about it is it's low so people can still see, and it's in one piece. So for example, if you wanted to put the turkey in the center of the table, once that was done, you could just swap it out, put this on a mantle, tuck it somewhere else, and then once the turkey's over and things like that, you can just put it back and your table still looks pretty. Once that was done, I had to figure out my actual plate settings. So I've done everything, napkin rings, different folds, crazy things. For this one, I wanted to keep it really simple. I actually had these pumpkins from a friend, my friend Heather came by and she brought them as sort of like a host gift, and they've been doing really well, so I kept them, and I was like, oh, wouldn't those look amazing on my navy napkins? So these really simple navy napkins, I just did a really crisp, clean fold, and I love how the orange pops on the napkin. When you think about table setting, a lot of people forget that the plate is really big. So if you put the napkin to the side, you have to figure out if you have a charger or a salad plate or a soup bowl or something like that. I didn't really have any of that because my Thanksgivings are generally family style or buffet style, so you just need a big plate to like go get your food. And then I just did a simple fork, I did a meat knife, I did a butter knife, and then just a beautiful sterling silver spoon. And here's a little tip. A lot of people don't know this, but I recommend putting the wine glass in front of the spoon area, and then your water glass is then to the left of that. So your water glass is sort of on the side and your wine glass is center stage. Wonder why. So that's my place setting, and I just set this table for 4. I could do 6 on this table, but there wouldn't really be much room for food. So if you're setting a table and you want to have food on it, you just want to make sure that you don't fill it with a bunch of tchotchkes and candles and things. You want to create some open space as well. So for this one, I have space for my water glass. I have space for these beautiful candles. These candles are actually amazing. They are taper candles, and they're blown glass, and you just fill it up with lamp oil. It has a wick. I love them because they don't drip, and they last a really long time. You just keep refilling them with oil. I found them in this beautiful store in upstate New York. I'll try and find a link and put it in the description for this one, but these have become my new favorite. I use them all the time now that I have the blown glass taper candles. Another fun thing that I did this year is I borrowed my neighbor Allison's little salt and pepper wells. I think they're so cute. I decided to put fleur de sel in this one and just some fresh ground pepper in this one. I just think it's really fun. It's much better than my larger kitchen size salt and peppers that I would put on a table if I was just having a simple small dinner party or something. That's another really great tip, is borrow from your friends. Everybody's already seen all my stuff, and obviously I try and buy new things and switch them out, but you run out of space to store things in a New York apartment. So I went next door and I went shopping in her prop closet. I think that's basically it for my Thanksgiving table. This is really easy. I recommend setting your table way ahead of Thanksgiving so that you can make sure that you have everything, you have enough plates, you have enough glasses, you're not missing things. And also too, if you need to pop by the store and grab some extra napkins or things like that, you can just plan it ahead. I can't wait to see how you set your Thanksgiving table. So if you set a gorgeous table, please do the hashtag Theodore Thanksgiving because I want to see your tables, and I will be looking up that hashtag on Instagram and Twitter so that I can see everything that you guys do. All right, let me know if you got some great tips in the comments section, and thumbs up for more holiday themed videos. All right, bye dolls.